Hello, it's Blunty here. How's it going? I am out to sea again. We are going to try to make some more money. Through my adventures and other sea grinding, I'm at 29,274. We're still well off of high-end sea gear or TIs or something, but um, you got to keep going. So today, I might try two different things. I don't know. I'm definitely going to try the shrimp setup, sort of like we do normally. Oops, that's the wrong. Uh, there we go. I'm gonna do our traditional sort of white up top, 108, and then 656s. I got two of those, and I've got a 653. I'm not trying to catch anything big, so we could try maggots. Maggots are the other popular thing right now on the 34, and I believe the 41. Just not really in the mood for that. I kind of want to go quick and easy catches, and a lot of it. So we'll get out there on the spot. I'll show you a little bit of fishing, and then we'll probably just chime in every 10, 20 minutes, and you guys can see where I'm at with my money. And off we go. We'll see how the bite rate goes and all those sorts of things. As I said, we're on the 34. And yeah, we got this set up. I'll keep everything today just for the net. I think also some of those small mackerel that aren't markers you can still make into dead bait. Not like I'm using it now, but I think you can use dead bait, or at least I've heard that before. So if you don't know, dead bait when you make it requires you to use it within 3 days or 4 days. It's like longer than normal live bait, but it's still the idea that it's a cut bait and it will spoil. So far, nice bite rate. 3 fish in a minute. Sardine? Nope, mackerel. Wow. Cannot ask for much better than that. There is no cafe for mackerel right now, unfortunately. But this is another situation where you can do like I've said before. You have 24 hours to turn in these cafes. So if you have the luxury of being able to log in later and check for available cafes, you can check in every 2 or 4 hours, kind of look at what's available and when it's expiring to see. And then, hop in and see if you can trade them in for a little extra silver. Typically, get anywhere from like, I think if you get one cafe, you'll probably get like 50 to 80 extra silver. And if you can get more than that, I think, you can sometimes get 4 or 5 and do well with them and get, an extra 300 or 400 silver. So can definitely be worthwhile if you're willing to work and get it done. By work, I mean just log in and check them. Definitely, I understand this. Sometimes I get in a mood where I'm just like, I do not feel like logging in, even if it's just 5 minutes. I'm like, this is work I don't want to do on a game. It starts to feel like a job or whatever when you have to log in. So, at least for me. So sometimes I'm in that mood and sometimes I'm not. Curious what I'm catching what on here. We'll check in a second. Five six for the max, all of them. 653 for the safe. I think that would be a sign that that could just be luck. But it sounds like we want 656. That's on the 3 as well. Yeah, I think I would rather have mackerel than I would saith or haddock. So we might remove that. Typically, I mean, that's been the case. The larger fish, even the cod and turbot and stuff, have been on those the black, the darker colored lures. Also like the foams with the maggots. That's part of why I didn't go maggots, because I think you often get them on that. But we've also seen a bunch of small fish come in, like the sori have been on it. Let's see what this one is. It's on the lurker. Okay. I'm going to put a third. It might be a bad idea, but I'm going to go all yellow here. And I'm going to slap one fluoro bead on there just for something different. Who knows what those actually affect, how that matters. We don't really have any idea, so it can sometimes be fun to mess around. What'll be interesting is to see if I catch, am I just missing a catch by doing that? I don't think so. I think the idea is the more of those you have on there, the more chance you have to catch whatever would bite them. But, you could also imagine, like, there's either a chance to catch a saith or nothing, And if you don't get that chance, then, you should have that lure on, something like that. And very quick bites. Oh, that was the safe. Put on the lurker? Yep. We can't really avoid that. Any of the lurkers are probably going to do that. We're on a white lurker. Seeing how this is working out, I would probably go with a yellow lurker. So I don't know if that exists. I don't have one. Or maybe even a fluoro lurker, which I think I could probably use like a 235 on this. But yeah, I don't have much room to go up in size. I can't remember. If you change the lurker, does it change the whole thing out? That's annoying if it does, but it might be fun to do that. What do we have? We have a bond. We have some gold bonds. Or we have this, fluoro 235. With the test of the rod, that's the best I could do. Still want to stay with small stuff, though. We could also go to one of the tiny bonds. Just to try to size down those fish, too. We don't mind the saith and the haddock. I mean, the haddock, especially, I think, are okay. But, I just think the lurkers tend to get bigger fish overall. With what we're fishing with, my assumption would be, if we caught like a poor beagle, it would probably be on the lurker and not on one of these shrimp. Though I could be wrong. I think I saw one on a 653, but that's a black color, which again, for whatever reason, I would historically expect here to catch something like a bigger fish on the 34 or 41. Okay, let's see what this is. And again, we're going to catch the other stuff too. Like, saith and haddock are going to come in on the other ones. It's just going to be, in theory, lower chance. That's another lurker. So far, they've held very tight to what you would expect, other than a couple mackerel getting caught on the lurker. So, all right, I've rambled for long enough. I will unpause in 10, 15 minutes, or if I get something interesting, and then we'll just keep doing that, and you guys can get an idea of what I'm catching here once I reel this in. Okay, I will see you in a few. All right. They call me the mackerel king. There's the second second mackerel in this silver farming series. This is where we're at so far. 24 minutes into the overall trip, 44 fish. So we're doing great. For the rate right now, it's probably going to slow down overnight. But I don't know. So far, I think so good. It came in on the 6. I think we like the triple sixes so far. Number of the beast, but the beast is good fishing. So, okay. Anyway, I will join you guys when something else exciting happens or when we're done, I think, at this point. We'll see. I'll just say as soon as we hit nighttime, we started getting these haddock. We weren't really getting them on the entire time once we switched to the 06. We just got like a rando and a rando, but then we got a decent one already at night. So, maybe not a thing. We'll see. All right, just checking in. The bite rate really dies at night. I think I'm still averaging about 1 a minute, but it's pretty rough comparatively. So just so you know. I expect it'll pick back up here in a few hours in game. But we shall see. We got 2 spinies here within a minute. Both on the lurker. So that's kind of cool. Okay, we finished. I'm going to go ahead and do our cafe. So 120 silver. We didn't have enough haddock over the right size for this one. And 726. So that's 840 we got in exactly 1 hour. That is pretty good. We're happy to see that. All right, I will join you next time. Good luck out here on the sea. Have a good one.